Hey, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, today we're in the Porsche Cayenne, we're in the truck, and we got the trailer with us as well. So you guys know where this is going. The plan for today, we're gonna be checking out a car today. We're gonna see another car. Yeah, I know. We already have too many. We already passed the limit right now. We got the Jetta, the Mark II 4-door. No, it is a 4-door. Yeah, it's confusing with the 2-door we're working on right now.
No,
yeah.
That one is not ours.
No, that's not ours. The 4-door. Got that one in the 2 or 3 videos ago, something like that. We should have stopped. We should have called it quits right there. We shouldn't be picking up any other cars, but it seems like an amazing deal. It seems like a great deal for what you're getting in this car. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see. Unfortunately, the car is not running, so
it's a project.
We're gonna, yeah, it's a project. It needs some work, and that's mostly why the price is really good. You know,
basically what we're doing is just buying parts. That's basically what we're doing. You know, we know the car for a long time. I know the car, and I know the guy who kind of built it, but I guess it's been kind of sitting for a while, and the new guy who bought it doesn't know much about it. I think he's more into BMWs and stuff, so he kind of lost interest for what I talked to him on the phone. So basically the way it is just we're gonna go check it out and check the parts mainly. You know, it's got a few goodies in there, so it's basically what we're buying. You know, just working it. Most likely we're gonna take it apart and redo most of the stuff, I think, but we'll see once we get there.
Yeah, so my dad has been the one that's been in contact with the guy who's selling the car right now, and yeah, like my dad said, it's got a bunch of rare parts. That's always what catches our eye. We like the rare parts and the shiny things, you know.
Yeah, not as much as rare parts, but it's just like good parts, like like air suspension. It's got a 2.8 24 valve motor in it, and it's somewhat shape A, but I think in its improvement, it's got clean interior and maybe a couple other little things. But yeah, I mean, for the price is basically what we're buying.
Yeah,
just the parts.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, it's always one thing is checking out a car, and then one thing is the pictures. They're usually never anything alike. Well, at least not completely. Yeah. So we'll see. We're 4 minutes away from the address the guy sent us. That's where the car is. So we'll be back once we're there. So unfortunately, no test drive for this one, but we did decide to take the car. Worked out a deal with the owner. It's going to be coming home with us, and we actually got some cool parts to come along with it as well. So yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't drive, doesn't run. So gotta load it up on the trailer, back up in here in the driveway, and it's gonna be tough. We don't have a electrical winch or anything like that to pull it, so we might struggle a bit. So we'll see. So here we are, guys. Finally got the car up on the trailer. It was a pain in the behind to get this thing up here. The car doesn't start, like I said earlier. The bags have like they have a leak somewhere in the fittings of the rear bags, so they just constantly kept going down, and then we don't have a winch or anything like that, so we had to push it up onto the trailer. It was like half an hour trying to mess with it and get it up here, but we finally got it. We got it up, and yeah, we're gonna be working on this thing. I don't even know when, so just wanted to give you guys an overview. We're most likely just gonna throw it in the garage just how it is right here on the trailer. Don't even have a timeline set for this thing at all, but I guess just a quick rundown on the car. As you guys saw in the videos earlier, it actually has a 24 valve 2.8 VR6, so out of a early Mark IV. That's the those came out as an options for the Jettas, GTIs. It's the engine that came out on those. Yellow fog lights, glass headlights, badgeless grille, and it's actually got some triple chromed wheels and lips. Some eToil eToil 455s. It says right there. Pretty nice wheels, stagger set, super clean interior, and this is actually a 1995, so don't have to deal with emissions or anything. It's got the another cool part about the 95s is that it's got the dual glove box, small little details like that. Hella tails. It's got some sort of a rear spoiler on the rear bumper. I don't know what it is. Cool little exhaust right here. Some nice stainless steel tips. So it's got a bunch of cool parts. But unfortunately, it is gonna need a little bit of work, more than we thought. as we assumed, that's just how it is. Buying a used car this age, it's understandable. Wasn't expecting a perfect car, but luckily it's all work that we can do, or else it probably wouldn't even make sense to buy it. Like if someone was gonna pay someone else to do all the work, I'd probably estimate they'd be putting in I want to say a little bit of math, 10 grand. Someone would probably have to put 10 grand into this car to bring it back to life, but luckily everything it needs is something we can do. So
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna require a lot of work,
yeah,
but that's something we like to do. Work.
yeah, it's like the entire engine harness has to be redone, the entire engine bay has to be redone, these wheels need a complete refinish, so things are gonna add up quick, and this center cap is loose.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna remove it before we take it off before we go. So yep, there it is. We're still here in Milwaukee, so I guess we'll catch up with you guys once we are back in the city, back in Chicago, and putting this thing away in the garage. Plan for this one, we're kind of thinking going a little bit further with this one, just because of how much potential this car had. Well, it has potential now, but the stage that this car was at a few years back, when we used to see it at the shows and the events, it was a beautiful car, and we're kind of thinking of getting it back to that condition, or maybe even something a little better than how it was.
We gotta definitely do better than what it was. I mean, the car, like, it was nice and everything, but now we're gonna put our hands into it. We gotta do better than what it was, for sure. Yeah, hopefully the plan of what I'm thinking, check the harness, the wiring harness, get the motor running, you know, hear the motor, see how it is, and if the motor is the way it should be, then we leave that motor. If not, we might end up putting another motor. Obviously, we're gonna inspect the motor as well, like check for chain guys, seals and whatnot, like water pump, everything. Like we're trying to do a nice clean build, send the motor, get it cleaned up and painted, do the beauty washer kit, transmission as well, refresh everything,
Paint everything.
do the beauty washer kit,
Yeah, something like the red.
something like the Red Mark II or the Blind Mark II, something along those lines.
They already have the shaved engine bay. It's got like the aluminum reservoirs all around.
Yeah, it's got potential. It's got a lot of
Extended harness? I don't even know. The harness is not extended.
doesn't look like it. The harness is a mess.
Maybe we could do that since the harness has to be redone.
We're gonna do the wire tag for sure.
The wire tech.
Yeah,
Wire
gotta do
tech.
the wire tag. Again, gotta make sure it runs like everything runs as it should be. And maintenance on the motors, that's the main thing.
Yep.
And then we go with the cosmetic stuff. Let's see how far we can go with that motor. But if we're doing the engine bay, like, we have to do it. I mean, it looks good for what it is, but I think it's better off
No, it's
take it
not
off.
good. It's not good how it is.
Well,
Not in my opinion.
it definitely no. I mean, it's not. It's kind of halfway. You know, it's kind of halfway. So it's either we go. I mean, we're gonna go all the way.
Yeah.
We gotta shave the bay all
Yeah.
the way.
Now that we're thinking about it, it's a lot more work than we initially thought. And a friend of my dad's was actually thinking about buying it. Message him asking for advice and whatnot, but man, I don't even know if someone else bought it that didn't do the work themselves, they'd be getting themselves into a lot of trouble.
Yes.
A lot of work. But
Wait, it's a lot of work. It's potential. I mean, it has a lot of potential. It's got good stuff in it, like Euro bumpers and whatnot. But it just, in order to get it to top shape, you got to spend quite a bit of money.
yeah.
And time. You know, if you would have taken it to a shop to get to someone else to work in it, it would be expensive. So if you are like mechanic inclined and you can work in it, then it wouldn't be too bad, I guess, because you already have the parts. Thinking the motor is fine and train is fine.
Yeah.
But if not, I mean, you gotta pick up another motor. At this point, if that motor doesn't work, we might find a Mark V motor, 3.2 or even a 3.6. We'll see. First thing, check and see the motor, we can get it running.
Hey, I don't think I mentioned that the plan for this car was actually for the next giveaway. After we do the Mark II Jetta, get that thing going, once we get the raffle giveaway, going for that thing and finished up, this one's going to be the next one that's going to be in line for a giveaway. So
Yes.
I didn't mention that, I believe. So
That's
the plan for this car.
What we're trying to build up here is something that the people can, in our community, like in the Volkswagen community, can see it's an option. Like, you know, take a chances and, you know, buy an entry, buy, you know, shirt or whatever. That's the thing we're trying to do for the next one. We're planning on selling merchandise, and that will give you a chance to win a car. So you're gonna get something in return. It's not gonna be like one of those that you just put your money there. You know, you're still gonna get something and a chance to win a car. And if we build up a big community, that we can do this, and it'll be substantially cheap after we do. You know, if we do good, then obviously it's gonna be cheaper for all of you guys. So that's kind of the plan. Like, you know, if you guys help us sharing the posts, sharing the videos and stuff, so we can get the word up there, so that way it'll be cheaper, I guess, to get the chance of winning a car. And especially, like, you know, these cars, there's not many people out there doing this kind of stuff. So that's something we kind of want to get rolling with that and see how it goes. If it works out, it's gonna be good. You know, like, people will have more chances of having these type of cars without spending too much money. So that's the way I see it.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I don't even know when the next time is going to be when we can even wrench on this car and get it working. Probably like in a month or two, something like that, I imagine. So it's going to be a while until you guys see a video on this or some content of this car, unfortunately. So just want to get this video out there to let you guys know
What the plan
next steps with this car is. We're trying to move forward with these giveaways, try to do more giveaways, giving more options and things like that. So definitely keep an eye out on our social medias. If you don't follow us on our Facebook or Instagram, we're always doing updates on those. We're going to be doing updates because we're going to be bringing in the Mark II Jetta soon. So
Yes.
definitely check that out. I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Do you have anything to add?
No, just help us out. Just help us out. Spread the word. You know, it doesn't cost anything. It help us out tremendously, and it's gonna help people who is interested of you know, winning this caliber car. So as long as you know, if we can build up a bigger community, it's gonna be better for everybody.
That's going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace out.